Do you want to know why your TOEFL writing score may not be as high as you'd like, despite your best effort to use advanced vocabulary and perfect grammar? As you may already know, the TOEFL iBT Writing Task 2 underwent a major update last year. Instead of writing a long essay exceeding 300 words, you are now required to contribute to a discussion by writing 1 or 2 concise paragraphs. In this video, we are going to explain everything about TOEFL Writing Task 2 in detail. This is the language, and we provide tips and tricks to help you speak and write English like a native speaker. We enhance your English skills by teaching you how to integrate AI technology into your language learning. So let's dive into TOEFL Writing Task 2. As you know, TOEFL iBT Writing is divided into 2 separate sections. An integrated writing for Task 1, in which you read a passage and listen to a lecture. Then, write a response comparing them. And a writing for academic discussion for Task 2, in which you share your opinion in an online discussion with a professor and other students. Since Task 2 employs quite a new approach to evaluate your writing skills in only 10 minutes, it is best to familiarize yourself with the task and its expectations beforehand, because reaching a score of 30 is not all about using fancy words and grammar. So let's start with a general look at what Task 1 looks like. In this sample task, which we have taken from ETS website, a professor has posted a question and some students have responded. You have 10 minutes to post a response as well that contributes to the discussion. The task directly indicates that you are to express and support your personal opinion and make a contribution to the discussion. Then, the task has mentioned that you are required to write at least 100 words. Remember, reading the instruction carefully and taking everything it wants into consideration is very important if you want to write a perfect piece. In this sample, the professor starts the discussion by explaining that there are thousands of discoveries or inventions that have had a huge impact on how we live today. Then he asks, what scientific discovery or technological invention other than computers and cell phones would you choose as being important and why? 2 students have already contributed to the discussion by stating that satellites and medical progress have been 2 important technologies of the last 200 years, and they have stated the reasons as well. So after reading the task instruction, the question raised by the professor and the 2 students' responses, you should come up with 1 or 2 ideas to contribute to the discussion and clearly state a discovery or invention. Then, you need to support your stance and develop your idea as coherently as possible. By the way, we have a video to teach you how to organize paragraphs, expressing your ideas and support it as well. You can either take inspirations from other students' posts and write about other aspects of what they say, or you could come up with a completely different idea of your own. The key point is, if you want to include other students' opinion in your response, you need to use your own words instead of repeating theirs. Now, for the purpose of this sample task, we have used the sample response from the ETS website. As you can see, the response clearly states an invention and then explains why it is important. It provides relevant examples and details to support the significance of airplanes. It also includes a personal connection and admiration for the inventor. Everything about this paragraph is cohesive, well developed, and well supported. This is the most important factor you should take into consideration when writing such opinion pieces for Task 2 in order to receive the full score. When practicing for Task 2, it seems like a great idea to focus on the variety in the use of language. Use varied grammar that is applied naturally to the context. Do not force structures into your writing to show off your grammar knowledge. Instead, focus on the content and how you deliver. Choose words that help in expressing your purpose, Do not aim for fancy form of vocabulary just to show you know them. Aim for simplicity and appropriateness in the context. Remember, you should never use memorized answers as they are cliché and may not sound natural. As you can see, this piece of writing has some minor mistakes. For instance, there are spelling errors, grammatical errors, and the punctuation is not perfect. However, these minor errors are usually tolerated as you are writing under timed conditions. If you take a look at the link in the description, you can see that the ETS website has posted a clear scoring guide in which it states a fully successful response in Task 2 needs to focus on relevance, effective use of varied structure, and almost no lexical and grammatical errors. Aside from these important tips, there are some ways you can prepare to write Task 2 in TOEFL iBT. You need to practice writing opinion pieces in which you express your opinion and support your stance very well. In order to see how professional writers develop their ideas and support their viewpoints, you can read opinion pieces in famous newspapers such as The Guardian, The New York Times, or The Washington Post. Then, you need to practice writing and imitating the samples you have read. You can always ask AI chatbots like Claude and ChatGPT to give you insights and feedback on your writing so you can improve your writing skills. We have several videos on our channel to tell you how to use ChatGPT and AI platforms properly. A final tip to remember: try to develop the habit of proofreading at the end of your writing. Before submitting, check for any spelling or grammatical errors and ensure your response meets the word count requirement. Proofreading can significantly impact your score by making your writing clearer and more professional. This is it for TOEFL iBT Writing Task 2. We have dedicated writing playlists that can boost your writing for general purposes or for IELTS and TOEFL. Subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates in your feed. We mostly focus on writing and speaking and using AI to learn English. That's it for today, and we will see you in the next one.